What's up, everybody? This is Robert Patrolling in Paradise, and we are now halfway through 2023, which means we're going to show off the best albums of the year so far. It's January through June. I got a few albums in here couple albums in here that I missed. Actually, three that I didn't get to review because I didn't start till mid-February. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 actually that I missed. So here we go. Let's get started. We're going to go in chronological order for this one. Ahab, The Coral Tombs is first. This came out January 13th on Napalm Records. Fifth studio album from the German funeral doom metal act. First in 8 years since 2015's Boats of the Glencarrig. Here's the back. It's really, really awesome record. I heard some really good reviews on it. I'm going to show you the booklet here. I'm not going to do it for all these albums, but I'm going to do it for some of them. Here's the lyrics. Picture the band members submerged in water because it's nautical themed. Funeral Doom. Lyrics, more lyrics. And credits. This was inspired by 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, it says on the top of the liner notes for the credits. Yeah, really good album, although this is very slow crawl. Funeral Doom with Ahab, Coral Tombs. Awesome record. Alright, this came out at the end of January, and this was the first album I ever reviewed on the channel. Caleb Johnson, Paradise Found, Battle of Hell Reignited. This is basically a cover of Meatloaf's album Battle of Hell. And this album is amazing. Although, could have been better though, but I do love Paradise by the Dashboard Light. It's a really good cover of that. And a good standout on there, along with You Took the Words Right Out of My Mouth and For Crying Out Loud. And a really awesome tribute to Meatloaf. And, oh man, I love how the female vocalist says right there, "Stop right there!" for the female vocalist, which is pretty funny. Look at this. If I can get that glare out, that'd be appreciated. Yeah. Caleb Johnson, Paradise Found, Battle of Hell Reignited. Up next, one of my favorite albums to come out this year by one of my favorite female singers of all time, and I got to see her in concert on the tour for this record, Shania. Shania Twain, Queen of Me. 6th studio album from the country pop legend herself. First in 6 years since 2017, and this album is fucking amazing. But as you can see, parental advisory sticker right there, because of Pretty Liar. Pretty Liar has her dropping an F-bomb on the chorus. And it's the only song on the album that has profanity, thankfully. And yeah, Giddy Up, absolutely rules. Waking Up Dreaming, amazing. Last Day of Summer, Inhale, Exhale, Air. #1, my favorite song on the record. Not Just a Girl, theme from her documentary that came out last year. Amazing song as well. Up next, amazing death metal release. Memoriam, Rise to Power. Fifth record from the English death metal act, featuring Carl Willits, a bolt thrower. And it's really dark because you have Never Forget, Never Again, 6 Million Dead, about the Holocaust, total war, about the Ukraine, all is lost. Amazing album. In Flames, Forgone, released February 10th this year. Awesome comeback after 3 dumpster fire albums. with Siren Charms, Battles, and Eye the Mask. I hated Eye the Mask. It was absolute fucking garbage. It sucked. State of Slow Decay is amazing. Forgotten Part 1 is awesome. Meet Your Maker, kind of corny, but really good. Great Deceiver is my favorite song on the record as well. It's really good. And first album with Chris Broderick on guitar, formerly Megadeth, replacing Nicholas Englund, who unfortunately had to leave the band. He's with Halo Effect now, which a bunch of In Flames members, former members in there. Anyway, Steel Panther, On the Prowl. I know Metal Meltdown hated this album, but I kind of like it, although there's some corny shit on there with Friends and Benefits is cringy, On Your Instagram's kind of dumb, Put My Money in Your Mouth is absolutely terrible, and the 8th track is super cringy, and best songs of the album are definitely Ain't Dead Yet. I love the ballad on that one, Ain't Dead Yet. 1987 is okay. It's kind of meh, but it's really good. Sleeping on the Rollway is also really good, too. That's Steel Panther, On the Prowl. Released on February 24th, and it was released independently. And one of the best, biggest album of the year contenders for a lot of channels, most likely. Enslaved, Heimdall, came out March 3rd. I got to see them live in April, and that was a really good show. And they played a few songs from it. They played Forest Dweller and Kingdom, as well as the title track. And the album cover on it looks really fucking cool. I can see this hitting a lot of year-end lists this December, most likely. With Heimdall being up at the top, most likely. All right. Miley Cyrus, Endless Summer Vacation. This came out on March 10th. I actually did a review on this, and it's a really good album. And this is her 8th album, of course, from Billy Ray Cyrus's daughter. And here's the track listing on the back. Flowers, awesome song. Jaded, that's the latest single. River, love that song. 1,000 Miles with Brandi Carlile. Kind of reminds me of early Shania. But, yeah. Suicide Silence, Remember You Must Die. Also came out March 10th, 7th studio album from the California Deathcore Act. And I love the song Capable of Violence, and also Altar itself is amazing, and the track You Must Die, which opens it up real hard. And yeah. This looks kind of creepy, though. Suicide Silence, Remember You Must Die. Cattle Decapitation, Terrorist Site. Came out May 12th on Metal Blade, 8th record, 8th full length, of course. Amazing album with Scourge of the Offspring. What an awesome track. And the longest their longest song yet, Just Another Body. And World Will Go On Without You. Kind of glum, but really awesome. And the last one, probably the most emotional albums of the year, and a very somber release. Foo Fighters, but here we are. Sorry if you can't see it. It's all white, which is really dumb. That's because you can't see the freaking text at all on the freaking thing. But yeah, this was their first album without Taylor Hawkins since 1997's Calling to Shake about Taylor Hawkins, who tragically passed last year of an overdose. And it says for Virginia and Taylor, and Dave Grohl lost his mom this past summer during the making of this. So yeah, there we go. That's all the albums of the year that I loved so far. I will be doing a year-end list this December. So yeah.